when I talk to people, they often say, wow, you did that thing at this age, you did that other thing at this age, and so on. But I tell them that we should not take pride in our age, because it matters much more how long you keep going rather than how early you start. You may think that starting early gives you an advantage because of the compound effect, but the compound effect only works if you never quit. If you start going to the gym at 13, your status compared to the other 13-year-olds will be higher. But if you then quit at 15, it's pointless. But if you start at 25 and then never quit till you're 80 years old, that's a life. That's massive. Imagine training for 65 years rather than for 2. And so, as we can see, never quitting and staying consistent is way, way, way more important than starting early. And starting early has problems associated with it, which is that you lack experience. You are likely to develop arrogance because everyone tells you how great you are. And you are also more likely to quit if your personality hasn't established itself. And so, imagine taking pride in something that then disappears a year later. That's pointless. And so we should rather take pride in the long-term results that we get rather than this short-term status that we get from saying how early we started something. But the opposite also applies. You see, some people take pride in their age, saying that it's a good thing when they start early, but others argue that it's a bad thing when they start early, because they say people don't want to buy from a product built from a 13-year-old. They imply that something built by a young person must be bad. But there is no law that states that it must be. There is no spiritual, no physical, no social. There is no law that states that a product built by a young person has to be bad. It's most likely the case that the product just sucks and that it has nothing to do with people not taking you seriously because you're young. So you see, some people say that some people get excessive status from starting early, but some people interpret it the opposite way, which is that they lose status by starting early because they think that they won't get taken seriously. But neither case is true. It matters much more how long you keep going rather than how early you start. And it matters much more how good your product is and not how old you were when you started building that product. And so we should stop caring about our age as much and just keep going with the grind. And so, my name is Kirill and my goal is to inspire 10,000 good decisions. If this video helped you, subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.